What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Miami. I'm Brian,
I'm Audrey.
and we are doing a joint shoe review as a team to give you different perspectives on shoes, male perspective, female perspective. This is a new cop I got. I got them. I got them. These are a women's Air Jordan 4 Retro. This is the Sulfur colorway. I think, especially if you are a Pittsburgh Steeler fan, these are pretty sweet. It's just your standard, by the way, this is just your standard Jordan box, nothing special. As you can see, the box is really nothing fantastic. So we'll get to the star of the show. These, I was sort of indifferent about when I went for them. They were on the sneakers app for a while. They didn't sell out. I got them within the first 10 minutes, thankfully. But then they sort of hung on the sneakers app for like a good 4 or 5 days, and then boom, all of a sudden they automatically.
Oh, they're gone?
Yeah, they're sold out totally.
Yeah, I think this is a sick shoe. I think it's like a year-round shoe. Maybe not so much year-round, winter, spring, summer, fall. I love it. And I'm not even huge on yellow all the time, but I also think yellow is super in right now. And I love it. I think it's a great shoe, especially if you could get it for retail. I really don't have any negatives about this shoe. I like it. I really pushed for you to get it. I liked it.
Yeah, I think Nike has been on a little bit of a tear of all the yellow sneakers in a row. I have one more inside that I'll go grab toward the end of the video and pull it back out. But this is, I think, better than I thought in person. It's, it comes with this is actually pretty thick wad of paper. I mean, that's, they're not putting the shoe trees in anymore. I would say that the leather quality is not fantastic. It's
average, maybe a little below.
Don't you think?
Yeah, but I mean, I think it is such a cute shoe. I really am down for this like backsplash that they have behind the netting. I think it's just a great touch. I really, really, really like that. Yeah, I love it. I think these are for guys, girls. Anyone could really rock this shoe.
Yeah. So I'm going to do for the close-up camera. As you can see, this is just a yellow. This is a darker yellow. I think a lot of people don't, until you see them in person, they probably look about the same, but they're not. So this is yellow is a little bit darker. This yellow is more of a, I don't know, like a milder.
Yeah, I would
brighter.
consider this mustard.
Yeah, mustard.
Yep. You like that?
Yeah, that's a good one. Mustard.
And this is just your like average yellow.
Yeah, and then the behind the netting is obviously like a gray. I think also these don't come off of it necessarily on camera, but this is more of a dark graphite that's not a black, which is pretty cool. So these are they're not black, and they're so it's really like a dark gray.
Yeah.
As you can see, they're not Nike Air. They're obviously just the Jumpman logo. So
that's okay. I love these shoes. I think they're just like a solid shoe to have. I think if you don't have any Jordan 4s, this would be a great pair to start out with.
Yeah.
I think if you have a lot of Jordan 4s, these would be good to add. I like them, and I don't have like any crazy specific reason. I just like them.
I like them too. The other thing that, is a little bit different about it, this is not white. This is more of a sail.
Definitely.
And then the front part of the sneaker is also more of a sail.
And I really like that, especially on camera. Like, it really picks up the yellow and kind of just makes it pop. I don't know. I
think it's great. It's like three different shades. Four, if you throw the white in, obviously. But like the sail, the yellow, the gray, and then this.
Yeah.
It just is working. And then I think these are hot. Like, I really think that these are underrated. I don't know why they didn't sell out. They finally did. Yeah. But initially, I would have thought that these would be, 15-minute, 20-minute sellout. Maybe if they had done extended sizes, I think there would have been more hype around them. Guys would have been all amped up, and I think a lot of times what happens is that if a guy loves the sneakers and if he has a girlfriend or if he has a kid, or daughter,
Making all
what are you going to do? Yeah, exactly. Like if you have a little kid or daughters or teenagers and you get a pair, you love it. Of course, you're going to probably be more likely to buy it for the kids. And overall, yeah, just solid. I think that I'm going to do a lace swap. I'm going to take a look at what a sale.
Oh, that could be
I think sale will pop.
But they didn't come with any.
No, unfortunately. I think Nike should have put sale lace
Yeah, that would have been
as an alternative, because I think that would just make the sneaker pop a little more.
Definitely. I would love that. Good idea.
Yeah, I'm going to, Jay, the sneaker guy, who we love, we watch a lot of your videos. He does a lot of swapping out of laces, so I think that it would be a really cool look to consider. So I think I'm going to do a little lace swap.
I like it. How much were these?
These ones retailed, I think, for $210.
Okay.
So not bad, you know. Right now on StockX, they're probably at about 180 to 190. Every once in a while, a little more expensive. So by the time you pay all that fees, it's basically retail at the moment. What I was hoping for is that these things would somehow stay on the website for a little longer, maybe go on sale. Nike has a good policy that if you still have a sneaker within 2 months, you can return it, or if they have a sale, you can always call them up and you can ask for that money to be discounted back to you, which is that's a pretty generous, I think it's pretty generous of them to do. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, what do you think? Okay, so here you go. We're living in Miami, so you're always stuck in elevators with people all the time. You're stuck in an elevator with a guy who has these on. What are you thinking? You giving him like some credit for having a dope pair of sneakers?
Definitely,
or what?
yeah. This is definitely a pair that I'm gonna notice. Are you gonna open that?
I was gonna say, Celsius.
Anyway.
Celsius, sponsor me.
I would probably say like cool sneakers, or I like your shoes, whatever it might be. I like these. I just like them. And I don't have some big crazy explanation for it. I just like them. And I would probably, guy or girl, I would say I like your shoes because I like these.
Yeah, I think they're great. I think they're very underrated. It's interesting because I also got them on the shock drop for the military. Oh, you did too?
Yeah.
She got her first shock drop ever after how many years?
What? Since 2016, okay?
I was telling her like 1 minute to shock drop, 1 minute to shock drop. So yeah, you got the military blues. So we'll be able to do a comparison video next week of the military blue versus this.
Yeah. And not to sound bratty or anything, I'm happy about the Gotham, but it wouldn't have been my shoe of choice to get the Gotham on, but I'm grateful regardless.
But I was telling her it's a great shoe to get a Gotham on, because now if she were to want to sell them, they're actually still trading way above retail on StockX. So she could, for once, sell the sneaker if she doesn't like them.
Maybe I'll try. Maybe I'll give it a go. But maybe I'll love them. They remind me a little bit of Kentucky blue, so we'll see. But back to these. These are great. And
you could always sell. Now what you could do, you could sell the military blues, and then you could buy these, and you'd probably have like $50 to $100 left over.
Yeah.
That'd be a pretty good trade.
We'll talk about it next week in the video, but I think I'll prefer the military blues over these. I love these, but I think I might like those more. We'll see.
All right, so how many points are you giving these?
It's like, I want to say 10, and I know that sounds crazy. I'll go 8.
Yeah.
It's just solid.
10. I was not going to 10. No, I was going to go 8. I'm happy that you went to an 8, because I think these are a solid 8. The video we did this before this was the black toes, 8.5. Definitely I'm taking the black toe over these. If I only have one pair of sneakers that I have to choose from in my life, and it's these versus the satin black toes, I'm going satin black toes.
I'm probably going with these.
Well, there you have it. But then you gave them an 8.5. You only gave this an 8. So move this up to an 8.5 then.
I said I would give it a 10. So.
There you go. All right, awesome. Any parting shots? Anything else? Any final thoughts on it? Just a great sneaker.
I love it. Great sneaker. And that's that.
Let's look at it one last time. Whoa. There we go.
Sick. Love it.
All right, we're out of here, and we'll catch you at the next episode.
And you guys should follow Brian on Instagram to see how many times he'll actually wear these.
Oh yeah, follow on Instagram. Follow on Instagram, Brian J. Burke _ right? Yeah.
I think so. He can put it in the description.
And if you like this video, like it, subscribe, and we'll catch you at the next episode.